What are your speedy trial rights? Have you ever wondered what your rights are when facing criminal charges? One important right you have is the right to a speedy trial. This right is guaranteed by the Sixth Amendment to the United States Constitution. It protects you from unreasonable delays in your criminal case. The goal is to ensure that you do not wait indefinitely for your case to be resolved. So, what does a speedy trial mean? It means your case should go to trial within a reasonable time after formal charges are filed or after your arrest. While the Constitution does not set a specific time frame, both federal and state laws provide guidelines. For instance, the Federal Speedy Trial Act states that formal charges must be filed within 30 days of your arrest. Additionally, your trial should generally occur within 70 days after the indictment or your first court appearance, whichever comes later. Several factors can determine if your right to a speedy trial has been violated. First, consider the length of the delay before your trial. Next, think about the reasons for the delay. These could include court backlogs, actions taken by the prosecution, or requests made by the defense. Another factor is whether you have asserted your right to a speedy trial by formally requesting it. Lastly, you need to assess if the delay has caused you any prejudice, such as harm to your defense or personal hardship. If the delay is caused by the prosecution or the court without a valid reason, and you have requested a speedy trial, the court may find that your rights have been violated. In such cases, the charges against you could be dismissed, potentially ending the case without going to trial. To actively protect your speedy trial rights, you can take several steps. First, ask your lawyer to file a motion for a speedy trial. This motion requires the court to schedule your trial promptly. You should also object to unnecessary continuances or delays that do not serve a legitimate purpose. Keep an eye on the reasons for any delays and ensure they are justified. It is important to know that certain delays may be excluded from the time limits if a judge finds that the ends of justice, requiring more time. However, the judge must clearly explain these reasons. The right to a speedy trial helps reduce the stress and uncertainty you face while waiting for your trial. It prevents prolonged detention, especially if you are held in jail because you cannot afford bail. Moreover, it helps preserve evidence and witness testimony, which can fade or become less reliable over time. Understanding your speedy trial rights means knowing that you should not be subjected to unnecessary delays in your criminal case. You have the right to demand a prompt trial, and the law provides remedies if your right is violated. This right is essential to ensure fairness in the legal process and to minimize the negative impact of prolonged legal proceedings on your life.